Hi, Khaden. Thank you so much for popping in for a quick little few minutes with me. I'm so excited for you to share a little bit about your experience. We had a really powerful one-on-one call last month. And since then, you've been absolutely crushing it. And I'm so proud of you. And so I'm really excited to just capture a little bit of your perspective and get the opportunity for you to share what are some of the things that worked really well for you and some of the things that have really been sustainable for you and the things that you've been doing and some of the amazing things that you've been getting out of just that one call that we had together. So thanks so much for your time and thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
I'd love to just start off with what is it exactly that you do and what is your business?
Yeah, so I'm in like the online fitness coaching space. And what we focus on is helping like around middle-aged women make a permanent weight loss change and find what's going to be sustainable for them long term. So that's kind of what I do.
Cool. Helping so many people. And you show up with so much integrity and you show up with genuinely caring. And that's so deeply felt. So I'm excited. You've helped so many people already, but I'm really excited for you to just continue to crush it and serve more and more people because you're already making such a big impact. So cool. Wonderful. So, first question I'd love to ask you is what is it that you were struggling with before we had our call?
Mm. So I would say like I'm someone who's pretty in tune with themselves,
Mhm.
and I knew there was something up with me. Like I had some blockage, and I was really struggling. I was on fire with my business, and things were growing really well, and I hit a major blockage. And for months, like I tried to figure out. Like for months, I was doing meditations like every single day, trying to figure it out. And ultimately, it just came to a point where like I had a horrific month in October, and kind of just like a little breakdown too, like a very stressful time. So I was like, you know what, like it's I should probably reach out and get some help. And yeah, I've been watching your stuff. I know we've been connected before and stuff like that. So I was like, there's no one better to reach out to than
Yeah.
Nat. So that's kind of what led me to all this. Yeah.
Amazing, cool. And so then we had just a one-time call for an hour and we really worked on, okay, you had some incredible success the last year in your business. And I remember that. And I remember celebrating you. And I remember being like, let's go. And then kind of towards around this time things started slowing down and you didn't really know what was blocking you or what was holding you back from recreating some of the amazing success that you had before, which was like multiple five
Mhm.
figures. So I loved the fact that you were so open to reaching out. I think that's the first step with a lot of people is their openness and their willingness to ask for help. And the sooner you did that and asked for help, the sooner you were able to break through that
Yeah.
block. But also, the sooner the people who were meant to be served by you and supported by you could now also be helped. So that was amazing. I just want to celebrate your openness and your willingness to be like, okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you know what's going on, Nat, but can we try and like work through this? So,
Yeah.
so cool. Amazing. Was there any part of you that at one point felt skeptical of mindset work? Was there any part of you that at some point was like, I don't know if this is going to work, but let's see? Any type of skepticism with this type of coaching specifically?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm huge into the mindset stuff as well. So I do know it can definitely work. And like a lot of time, like with our beliefs and stuff, they can really hold us back. So I do know it can definitely work. But the only thing I was skeptical about is like how I've been trying, like I was trying on my own to do it for so long. And like again, like I feel like I'm pretty in tune, like I'm pretty real with myself and I can figure out what's going on a lot of time. But this time around, like I couldn't. So it was a little like, when I went into it, I was like, just have my mind open, like just wondering, like, I wonder what it is, and I just can't wait to finally solve it. So yeah, that just a tiniest bit, I guess. But
Okay, cool. So, what is it that you feel like I helped you with most? And what is it that you feel like was most impactful for you in terms of uncovering the block and being able to shift it? What was it that I helped you work on and implement the most this past the call that we had?
Yeah, so it was like, I won't go into detail of, like, my situation, but, like, it was a major mind blockage that you really helped me uncover, like, that I didn't even know really was there.
Mhm.
Like, I know we talked about it and stuff, and you're kinda picking my brain, and then we dove into it deeply, and then once we hit that point, I felt like just a major, like, breakthrough immediately almost, like, some clarity, but most importantly, like, the stress too, like, it's like, I feel like I'm back in tuned with my plan, like, in my dream and stuff like that in my life, and that was, like, the biggest thing because I felt like I was so stuck and there was just something there and, some wall kinda thing in the
Yeah.
way,
Mhm.
and, you really helped me break through that, you helped me, like, realize what it was, and even, like, you made me realize things that, like, I never thought was even possible because I thought, like, okay, I do the inner work, I do the mind work and stuff like that. I've been doing this for so long, like, I didn't even know, like, it's crazy how deep it can go.
Mhm.
And you helped me realize that big time. So I think, like, even after to the session and stuff, like, after a session, like, just the stress-free feeling and stuff like that, because now I know and I'm like, I have the confidence in it, like, I've always had that, it's just that uncertainty. So, yeah, those were some major
Amazing.
helpful.
Yeah, we went through a real deep meditation. Like, we went, like, super deep in your subconscious and visualizing and
Mhm.
unlocking some different things that were mentally a part of your inner world and your awareness. So, I don't always go through meditations, but sometimes we do that, and I specifically use that as a tool because you said, "I don't know what it is that's holding me back." So we kind of did that deep meditation to figure it out, and that was cool. I remember you're like, "Wow, I feel this relief. I feel this release." And so it was really cool for me too, honestly. I was like, "Okay, amazing." I've done that so many times with clients, but every single time it happens, I'm like, "Oh, yeah." And it's like hypes me up too because I'm like,
Jackpot.
"Amazing." So cool. Wonderful. So, um, what were some of the results that you experienced after that call? So, you had
Mhm.
gone through a month of really struggling with your business and not really making sales, not helping people at the level that you could. And then what was it that you experienced that first week or two after our call?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's funny because before, usually, like, everything was consistent. We were at a pace, like, before, we were growing every single month. Like, things were going up, up, up. And then when I hit that blockage, it was like the opposite. Things slowly going down. It was like a downtrend after that, and my business kind of went into a recession, if anything, like
Mm,
a chart.
mhm,
And then, yeah, that month of October was like the worst month I've ever, like, almost one of the worst months ever for my business. That's for sure, if not the worst. And then, it's crazy how quick, like, the breakthrough happened. Like, literally, I think it was the next couple days. I went that whole month without, like, being able to help anybody, like, bring on any new clients and stuff. And then the next, like, I think it was the next day or two, I literally brought on like 3 or 4 more clients. And then
mm,
the next week after,
mm.
like, just boom, boom, boom. And it just, things started just flowing for me, and they're still flowing for me. And the coolest part too is, like, I know that it's only gonna get better now. Like, I know that it's only gonna grow more, and I can't wait to just keep making more breakthroughs and keep working on stuff and see what's gonna happen after that, like, that blockage. So that was definitely, yeah, it was
Amazing.
pretty crazy how I went one whole month with no clients, and then right at the very end, just, like, end up closing just a ton. Like, they just flowed right to me. So
Yeah.
yeah, thank you.
You're so welcome. I was yipping and hollering for I was like, "Yeah!" I was so happy and excited for you when you texted me and you were saying some of the amazing things that were starting to just develop and flow. So that's congratulations. I can't wait to see you continue to grow. I can't wait to see you continue to just hit new levels of growth. And of course, I'm here for you if you ever need at any point in the future. We need to unlock something, can absolutely do that. So, just a few more things. What would you tell someone who's kind of on the fence with working with me or doing just a one-time call with me, or maybe even committing to just getting mindset support for the first time, or maybe they've had it in the past? Is there anything that you would tell somebody who's on the fence with getting support from me?
So it's like, first of all, is like if you're struggling, it's like it's okay to get help, and like you should want to go get help because you should want to fix the problem and stuff.
Mhm.
And like Nat is your person, like it's like the things that you can do is it's like priceless. Like, it's crazy. And either if you're in business or it's just like for your personal self, it's like either way, it's literally priceless. Like, the short amount of time that you get help with her, it leaves a lifetime imprint in you, and it really helps you make some massive breakthrough. Like, I couldn't speak more good about you and what you do. And another thing too that I really liked is like on our call, I felt that like we made a massive breakthrough, but then I felt that there was still a little bit more uncovered. And I feel like, I don't know, with you, I wasn't nervous to tell you like, hey, I feel like there's a little bit more, and you dove even deeper into it with me. Like, you didn't just say like, okay, our time's up. You're gonna have to, come back next week. You're like, okay, well, let's dive into it. Let's fix it. So it's like it just showed me that like you truly cared and you want to get to the root of the problem as well. And that was like a huge, huge thing for me. So yeah, no, it was amazing. Just do it. Just get the help that you need, that you're looking for, and it will change your life. So it's pretty
Oh,
awesome.
thanks so much, Khaden. Yeah, I'm always down to make sure you guys are supported. And I genuinely love what I do and I genuinely care for you guys. So it means so much to me that that's felt by you. So thanks so much for sharing.
Thank
Any
you.
kind of final thoughts or last words before we wrap up? Anything that you want to share just to wrap up?
I think that's pretty much everything. Just reach out to her, talk to Nat if you need that help. Like, go for it. Help yourself.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Khaden, and so excited to see you continue to crush it. You're doing amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much too.
You're so welcome.